Hello, today I am going to show you how to sew on a button. So we've got this little clear button and a piece of fabric. Today I'm using just a piece of felt that we all have. So the first thing you want to do is to knot your thread, and I already went ahead and did this because I don't like doing that on camera. So you want to figure out where you want to put your button on, and you want to make sure that you face it the right way because there is a backside and a front. So make sure that the backside is facing your fabric. I just dropped my button. Ugh. So you want to make sure that the backside, the side with a little indent on it, is the side that you put against your fabric. And then you want to line it up so it's nice and straight. And so the holes align with the edge of your fabric. So it's nice and straight. And then you want to go ahead and stick your needle through. And then you don't want to do diagonal like we all will see on some manufactured clothing and on a lot of people putting buttons on, because that's not right, and isn't as strong. And so you want to then take your needle and go through the other side, trying to stay towards the inside of the button rather than the outside of, like, the outer rim of that hole. I pulled on my original thread. Alright, and now that I've got this little button tacked on, I'm gonna actually go ahead and snip off the little bits. So they're nice and small, and I stopped picking them up. I didn't trim those as small as they could be, but yeah. Alright. So you want to pull tight, make sure it is sitting the way you want it still. Mine is. And then you want to just repeat going through. And we'll repeat going through that hole. And back through the other hole. About 3 or 4 times. Make sure it's nice and secure on there. Make sure it's through the right hole. Just want to go until it feels decently secure, and then you can go ahead and just cross on over to the other buttonholes that you haven't gone through yet. I want to do that for 3 or 4 times again. I'm going to pull that nice and tight. Now when you are sewing on a button, and this is more important when you do like shank style buttons, you want to try and stay closer to like the center mass of the button and keep your thread more hidden. But for just a normal 4-hole, not as important. So once you get your button on there and you know it's nice and secure, I'll flip it over and go through one of your other stitches or your last stitch. I just find it easier to pick up whichever one is closest to my current thread. And tie it off. And I do it the funky way because I don't trust my knots. My knots, I swear, always come undone. All right, and now that knot is on there, you want to go ahead and just double checking my knot. Snip your thread, and there you go. You got a button. And it's not coming off. There you go. Here's what the back of it looks like if you wanted to see that for some reason.